So every time I get on, it just looks like more of a mess. Wow. Is on or off? That'd be good to know. Yeah, turn that off. She's actually got a lot of stuff. It's gotta be that wooden sign. Hmm. Need to grab a trash can. Just to dump stuff and burn it. Wow. I guess I can store away a lot of this food here. Just clean out my bag, clean out the truck. We can get a lot of this figured out. Well, actually, maybe grind out the scales first. Let's see. That is a lot of ammunition. That's an extra one. Let's see. There's the other bag. Where's that last one at? Hoodie. Take off the armor. Oh my god, every container is like full. Do I have water stockpiled? I do not. Guess I got the cooking pots in the bus. If I had to guess. There's one. Let's see. There's some water bottles. There's another cooking pot. Bunch of milk cartons. Okay. Oh yeah, probably have some other pre-made stews still set to the side. Can warm those up. Oh, I missed some armor. Oops. Oops. Wanted to drop the empty ones. There you go, won't have to worry about water now. Dang. Get these injuries cleaned up too. Do some barbell curls. Jeez, we're already tired too. Where's our handy dandy watch at? There it is. I'll have the character rest a bit. It's had a hard enough couple months. Probably not helping that I have a coat on. So jacket down, shirt denim. Oh, you dumb zomboid. Bonk. Wow, there's actually a few hanging out here. Well, let's see. Yeah, makes sense. Trying to swing that like a bat. Ow. Jeez, wow, there's still a couple of them down there. I just came down here to grab a book. Let's see which one to go through though. Trapping would probably be a really good volume to read. Set some traps and catch some rabbits. Let's see, I know I got some stews around here. Yep. What? No, that's animal blood pot. Animal brain. Where do we got some food around here? Yep. I knew I had one. There's some rice. Cook that later. Oh. So this barbell. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. Since my niece Autumn, she's been going to school more here recently. She's more at the house than her grandparents. So she comes in here and she's interested in all the computers and doodads. So she'll stop by a lot. We've been playing some games and haven't really had a chance to get on up until now. Which, finally get on here, and now I'm just grinding out little skills here and there. Drink some milk. Dang. See, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Because I want to get her fitness up here. Just so she can recover stamina faster. That's going to help out a lot when we're fighting. Or even just running around. Plus we recovered a lot of new books. So we need to read these anyway. We're already accumulating some muscle strain here. Which then we won't be able to work out anymore for at least a time. Just bouncing between reading books and exercising. Oh, fun. Today's another day of just self-improvement. I'm curious what animal blood even does. Cause I've tried looking up on the internet, tried drinking it, tried doing about everything under the sun. Nothing really works. Zombie. What, the animal blood? What do you mean by that? I don't get it. Maybe I'm a zombie. I'm up here at like... Doesn't even know the time. It's gotta be like 2 a.m. Woke up, couldn't sleep. Figured Project Zombie and we were dying of thirst. Oh my god, there's one at the door. Oh my god, we might actually die. Yeah, I might be cooked. I was just exercising and one's at the door. If it's more than one, they're getting through that door. Okay, I think it's just one. That's not good at all. I need to clean this water. I thought I had the area clear. I guess not. Oh my god, drank a whole cooking pot of water. Still thirsty. Oh yeah, there's more. Oh, there's 3 over there. Well, good thing it was leg day. Oh my god, he nearly tripped me up and that would have been it. Oh, I'm rusty. No. I don't even have any of my armor on too. Playing like an idiot. Yeah, I don't. I've been working on a wall, but yeah, I'm not being really smart at all. Like, I don't know, I probably need to get like a sheet rope or like a staircase built in here and just have like a second story built. Cause like I'm building like an armory over there. Maybe I can connect the two. Let's actually set an alarm here. That should be enough. Oh, we're experiencing too much pain. The horror. Yeah, I'm just wanting to grind out some skills here. That's just don't get hit. Well, I mean, I'm like let's see. 2 months and 14 days. I think I'm doing okay. I want to see my first winter though. So that's kind of the goal here. Well, then maybe survive a year. And turn off this watch before I go insane. Oh. Yeah, trying to level up her fitness here. Where is it at? Like, I've been grinding out a lot of her skills just slowly over time, and they've come a very long way. I need to patrol the area, because that was one bad scare. I don't quite need more of them. Because typically I do a pretty good job of just keeping the area clear, and then I don't really get bothered. But I got back from like a really long scavenging hunt of like using zombies for target practice. So, you know, they kind of wandered in and repopulated the area. There's a small group over there. Should have grabbed my armor. At least the arm pads. Armor is for the weak, but I'm a coward. Dang. There's one up there too. I just really don't want another scare like that. I was really lucky it was just the one at the door. How's the day going? Well, or night. Either one. And I guess another question to hit you with is, how long have you survived for? Ooh, there's another little creature up there. Eating popcorn. Nice. An acoustic guitar. If only I could play the thing. Maybe she wouldn't have such a terrible day. Rain World. Is that like a different game, or is that like a setting? Because it does have my... Oh god, I have my flashlight on. Wonder how long that's been on. Huh. Pop-Tart. I hate autocorrect so much. I've had it change A to I before. Which... Okay. Different game. Okay. Blanking out. I got blood on me. I got cooties. Oh yeah, and wash these bandages too while I'm just over here. There we go. Nice and squeaky clean. How's it going? Bone marrow. Can you even use that for anything? My health panel's lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh yeah, we got too much muscle strain. Can't exercise anymore. All right, I can unload all the goodies out of the bus. Actually, is that a volume cooking 3 volume book? Am I on that? Okay, I need the book too. I didn't know. I've never had it. I mean, I guess a new way of food. It'd be pretty good. Like I know I've like boiled like like a whole chicken, and kind of use like that as like kind of like a broth. So that's been pretty good. Need to get through some of these books. Okay. I guess just for the sake of immersion, it wouldn't hurt. Oh, there's some metal shells on here too. Okay. I would definitely take the buff to the just having more food from like taking down deer and stuff. Be a win overall. One of the things that I was thinking of, like, is like if they ever add like dogs. I mean, they've already added a bunch of other animals. Like, how's that all gonna work? Like, is there gonna be like a veterinary skill? Because I'm sure the zombies aren't gonna just let the dog maul them. Like how them fighting would all work. Tetanus would be scary. Oh my god. Well, my bat had a little bit of rust on it, like a metallic one. And you just got your hand on like the handle, or even like a crowbar. Whoops. Shit, let me read one of these smaller magazines. I am using mods, but even vanilla, I haven't gotten sick very often. But then again, I don't ever live very long, so that probably doesn't help. To ever see it, like a lot of the sessions, I mean, they could just go on for so long. It's hard to ever see truly everything. I think I put the stew. Get a snack break here. At least I don't have to worry about getting mauled to death now that I've cleared the neighborhood again. How's it going? Oops. Want to finish out this book here. What the? Where the F is that coming from? Oh yeah, it's safe as they start breaking down the doors and coming to maul me to death. I really do need to finish that wall. Throw all these books down. Just attacking my wall. Okay, I'm getting my harness back on. I'm gonna go patrolling. Because get all my armor. It's like twice now I've had a scare. I guess what's in the bag? He does hate my wall. Bro, what did the wall ever do to him? Like, damn. I worked hard on that wall. Took like 2 months of like grinding carpentry to finally get that done. Oh yeah, right. Where should I put the little squirrel at? Put him on the little ice cooler here. There we go. He can sit right there. He'll sit there and be my guardian angel. Jeez, actually a lot of loose electronics. Trying to clean out my bag here before I go off to go smash in zombie skulls. Also, it's nighttime. Running around in the dark doesn't seem fun to me. Got so much organizing and cleaning to do. Sadly, I don't think there's gonna be a lot going on other than, I guess, the occasional zombie that comes to maul me to death in my own home. Which, joy to that. Exact. See, boats would be so hard to balance though, because I know it would kind of kill the vibe that they go for. Because I know it's like one of the older zombie movies. Because you kind of get on a boat or like, God forbid, like a yacht, you get like some crops on there, and then you're kind of just chilling, unless there's like a really bad storm and it just capsizes the whole boat, and then you're just screwed. That's the only thing that could really ruin it though. If there's like a really bad storm, you'd have to probably dock it. That way it doesn't just get capsized. I guess that's how they could balance it. Equipping my bags. There we go. Yeah, 2 times is too many to get jump scared. Equip all my armor on. Want a state of land. I mean, is it based on like a real location, or is it just kind of like a made up, like, I don't I don't know. I don't know the full dealie for it. There's that flashlight. Okay. I could stow away these lighters too. Yeah, I think them just showing up twice is just too many times. What I need to do is finish this stupid wall. That's in Kentucky. Yeah, I've never been, so. Oh yeah, there's the bus of doom. Fitting that up is taking a while. Screaming out into the distance, famous last words. Well, I could equip the revolver and fire a shot and see if any show up. That'd be a good way to know if there's any around. Well, I'm just gonna back up because they're probably gonna show up right to where I fired that. There's too many. to where all the mountains it has. That's another thing. If they ever add mountains, how would that work? Let's see if any pull up. What, like seen in the dark? I don't think it's any skills I have. It being dark is probably not helping. Too weak to climb them. You're too weak to climb a thing. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if they're that, I mean, there's like tools and stuff like you can use for mountain climbing. I couldn't do it in real life, but who's to say a peak specimen couldn't? Especially with like the proper mountain climbing gear. I'm gonna sleep a bit. I'm really tired of them just jump scaring me at my own home. Okay, so there was just like one more. So while like out of this huge area, there was only like 3 zombies, and every time they happened to wander over to me. Insane. Oh, these guys. Yeah, I need to just finish that wall. Gotta get that done. And maybe burn some of these corpses. Because there's quite a few. Where have I kept? Because I need to saw these logs. Where are these at? Wow, I don't have it on here. The pain convention. What, for grinding walls for like 3 hours? Right now I'm curious where I even threw my saw at. My base is such a horrible, terrible mess that like half the time I can't even find anything. Like, look at the floor. It's awful. Have you ever sped up time and then just had the zombies kind of like teleport next to you and they just mauled you to death in 2 seconds and you just couldn't even react to it? I think I've done that like 3 times. Attending the pain convention. Maybe it's in the backyard in one of my racks. But the past other streams I did, I was just kind of going around shooting zombies. That kept me busy for a while. I think I used over like 1,000 shotgun casings and like 44 caliber rounds, and I only got like 2 levels in aiming, which, holy crap. Got some knives, duct tape. What did I do with it? Here's some logs. Is it actually on me? Somewhere? This mess of crap? Like, see, I mean, I have a nice collection of ammunition, but... Oh, it's in here in the gun cabinet, see? I guess I stowed it in. See, it's like, God, I need to do better. Actually, now that I think about it, I think you actually need the logs to make walls. Oh. been too long. You have some sterile stuff in case you got hurt. I do have some like some, what are they called? Uh, I got a couple bottles of alcohol, and I've got a few like alcohol pads. I don't know why I was drawing such a blank on alcohol pads. Secondary. Maybe get some cloth fragments to bind these wooden logs to make these walls here. Need these materials. And I guess I could get a campfire going, just burn these corpses, because the smell is quite terrible. It's not great. Wow, a lot of people here now. Wow. That was a golf tee. What a random item to have. I'm not sure if I actually have those on me or not, which could be a problem. Well, I do have a needle, which I can use that. Um, I used like a needle and thread to stitch a wound shut, like I cut myself on a window twice, and that has been healing for like the past 2 months. And it on and off gets infected. So, I don't know. Thank God you cannot die of infections, because realistically, I probably should have died like 1,000 times over from that. Would definitely make the medical skill a lot more valuable. And see, this is exactly why I started the wall near like the water sources, so that way I can use it to clean and gather water without worrying of getting mauled to death while I'm just sitting here. Oh, here you go, rip clothing. I think I have a couple antidepressants. Oh yeah, right, we're getting a little sad. I only think I got like 3 bottles though, but I have a lot of alcohol. So if my character ever gets like super sad, he can just get shit faced every day. Like I've got a lot of food, I've got a lot of alcohol, I've got a great deal of ammo. I'm literally right across from like a gas station. So there's no real shortage in at least all that. There we go. So right now we're just getting cloth fragments to kind of like bind these walls together. I'm gonna start working on them. I still need to clean out my bus from like all the scavenging runs I went on. It's a lot to do. How hard is winter? Like I always hear it's pretty hard, but I've never lived long enough to see it. 78 frags, that should be enough. Wood max. So what, like the carpentry skill? Oh, like how you know, okay. Well, I guess I could start over here. How much wood do I need? It's been a while since I've made one. And that's a gunshot. Okay, I'm missing one log. So far, I've only had I've killed like one animal. I was out driving, and a deer kind of just rear-ended me in the dark. I got out and threw him in the back of there. Made a whole meat hook for him. He actually gave out a lot of meat when you use it. Like the comparison when you use like a meat hook compared to not using one, it's just a night and day difference. Wow, so I actually have to tear down all of this. Oh yeah, right, and the other logs I'm carrying. And I think I'm dying of thirst. High thirst does not seem like it's worth it for 1 point. I mean, it could be managed, but wow, it's tedious. Oh, gather logs for build. I have like, I have a few. I do need to get more. Need wood max and gather a lot of logs. Okay. I do have a small stockpile. I just want to continue building it out this way, and then I could run over there and gather some more. Wow, we were deeply dying of dehydration. Whoops. I think we got water. Holy crap. Horror. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna get the propane torches and tear down those metal fences. I wish you didn't need propane torches to do this, but it's alright. I got a lot of them. At least out of all the skills, I think I like tailoring the most. Just giving you that extra layer of defense in case they actually grab you. Especially if there's just like one around a corner and he happens to get you, you know. He doesn't quite get through the clothing. I've had tailoring save me quite a couple times now. Because I think I got almost 100 across the board. Lower torso is 61% bite defense. But I might be missing a shirt or something. Let's see. I hear the voices. Well, I mean, with all this rope, we're going to be able to create a lot of fish traps, so that's going to be cool. Cook is funny job because his 0 pay. Uh, yeah, I work at a Subway, so yeah. Making microscopic money. Was that a wood sound effect? I don't know why that played. And I need a ball peen hammer. The Ranger and Outdoors is your favorite. I really like Night Watchman, just because you require so little sleep. You can quite literally just all that time you saved like in the early days, you could just get so much done. Plus, I mean, you get the cat eyes. I mean, you can almost see in the dark. Okay, here's a hammer. We'll add one over here. Okay. Oh. Okay, so you can't back out of that when it's doing it. What's another wall down? I don't think I've actually played that one though yet. The Ranger. I need to. There's so many professions to play. Jeez, we're gonna take some antidepressants, cause yeah, got some rice in here. And it's funny, I've got like 5 deep freezers just full of food. It's so excessive. There's that rice. So like, as long as I don't get stupid and get bit, I think I could live a pretty long time. Especially once these walls get up. What is rice to cook? Are these trees growing in here? So what happens if like trees grow through like a building, like that you built? Will it just destroy the building, or will they just clip through the building itself? Because I think these are like a bunch of trees here. Like I had a bunch of saplings and I left them on the ground. I think they actually started growing into trees in the middle of my building there, because I wanted to make them into spears. I can get another wall here. It's hard to build walls with how many logs it takes and just how little you can carry. Ooh, Sanders here. Got a DM from a friend. You need to respond to that. Makes me curious. What time is it? Oh, it's 3. Let's see. 16 people hanging out. 18 people hanging out is crazy. Hope everyone's having a good. I mean, I guess everyone's up during the night. Wow. Streaming during the day is dumb, apparently. Everyone's night owls. Night party. Or I guess it could be different time zone, too. Could be that. Hope everyone's having a good night, or... good time. Good day. Whatever time zone you're in. Chaos. You need to set these cooking pots outside so that way they could just collect rainwater and I won't have to worry about it. My thirst is kicking my ass. How's it going? Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to grab some more logs if they're available. That's literally why I'm awake. I just couldn't sleep. And I was like, I feel like busting some zombie skulls. But I don't know, it just turned into house chores, I guess. Oh, trying to on the spot think of. I guess I need to get my hatchets out. I looted a gun emporium and I think they had a bunch of hatchets and I stowed them in here. So I can grab these. Go chop down some trees. They're either in here or inside the bus. It's one of the two. In the duffel bag? Nope. Huh. Where are they at? Yeah, they gotta be in the bus then. Grab this carp. Can I read this? Oh my god, I can. New carpentry book. I mean, that's a hatchet, so I mean, that'll work. It's not the one I was looking for. I like build 42 a lot. There's just a lot of strategies you can employ. And I like the option for blacksmithing. Granted, it seems like it's going to be a while till I can use it, but it's there. Oh, there's another hatchet in here. Stow that away. Yeah, I like build 42 a lot. So I think I can use this as a hatchet. What do you think of build 42, Stone? Okay, so you're just using build 41. Okay. It's kind of hard to like rotate into build 42 because just so many mods aren't quite available on here yet. So I can definitely get that, and there's no multiplayer either. That can be a pretty big buzzkill. Oh, there's some logs here. Yeah, I mean, there's been like small hiccups, but that's just only when they update it. Like, there was an update a while back they did where, I don't know, it was weird because it deleted all the generators off the map. I forget what else it did, but that's just one of the bugs that occurred when they did that. So all the generators were just gone. So that was pretty fun. But other than that one little hiccup, I think it's been pretty great. And then, again, that was like months back. Yeah, sadly we don't have multiplayer on Build 42. That's probably the biggest. I mean, there's like a mod that you can use from Nexus that adds multiplayer back in, which I've seen a lot of people have fun with that. But I don't know. Even if I played it, I'd be the guy that just hides in the woods. Probably even on PvE too. I would just be the woodsman. I'd find me a quiet lake in the middle of nowhere and just chilling there. The only reason I haven't moved in this playthrough is because I have like 5 deep freezers just completely stocked on food. So I don't think a lot of that food would survive like the move if I actually moved it. Dang, it's rough. Oh, I'm out of drink. The horror. Yeah. Living the zomboid experience in real life too. I got no drink. I do got snacks though. I don't know. Snacking on stream doesn't really seem too great. Yeah. I'm just currently working on this wall because I've had like two big bad scares where like I was working on exercise and then they just pulled up and started attacking the door and I'm just like, well, walls. I don't know, if I keep walking back and forth, that's gonna take forever. I'm thinking I might just unload the bus and just drive down there and just load it up with logs and drive back. That'd probably be better. Oh my god, there's a pizza in here. Doink. My character's earned this pizza. Yeah, she has earned this pizza for sure. Dang, that pizza cooks fast. 104 hunger. Oh, there's actually a model for it. Yum. But yeah, I got a wood stove. I've got a good collection of items. It's just literally just don't get bit. Oh, the horror. Okay, did I read all these magazines yet? And I'm trying to read on all this literature I've collected too. An 18-wheeler. So you're living the high life then. That's another thing. Like there was a lot of vehicle mods in Build 41. They're not in Build 42 yet. Like I always really liked the vehicle interiors, which that recently did come to Build 42, but it's just kind of buggy and broken, which it kind of bricked one of my other playthroughs that I was streaming, and I just didn't feel like using it again because that playthrough was actually going really good. Uh, I don't know. Running around in the dark and cutting down trees doesn't sound very fun to me. What do y'all think? I just don't think it'd go very well. A thousand too low for you? A thousand what? Oh, which it had more space. Okay. Well, like the vehicles? Trying to flip through here and take off like heated clothing here, so I'm not just overheating. I need to get a fire and burn all these stupid books I've already read. Space in the trailer. Well, that's why I like the vehicle interiors, because it does add a lot of space. Wow, it's rained a lot. I guess I can read the carpentry book too. Hmm. Uh, oh yeah, probably all those rags in here. Oh, yeah, I need to store some of these weapons away too. Oh, the hatchets were in my bag. Okay. So wow, I was looking in the bus and they were actually in here. Cut up these pants here. The coolest thing, I don't know. There's quite a cool. Those are definitely trees growing. Hmm. I think it might be more the world space than really a specific item. Probably definitely like exploring it and just like a lot of the small tidbits. Like I brought some saplings in here and they disappeared. I didn't really think of anything of it, and I got trees growing in my base. So and see, I would cut them down, but now I'm curious if they grow, will they actually destroy the building, or will they just clip through it? So there's like all those small tidbit things that just keep adding to it. But God, trying to pick one thing, especially for like the vanilla game, that's hard. Yeah, that's really difficult. Okay, those are full. Oh. Drinking 2 cooking pots is crazy. You've never lived to see trees destroy anything? Well, no, I want to have like a multi-year playthrough because like my goal for this playthrough is just to see the map and not get bit or infected. And I don't know, like I don't even know if I'd even have like the attention span to play this long. But what if I played for like 30 or even like 50 years in game? Because at that point, if your character's even in their 20s or 30s, you'd be pretty close to dying of old age, more than likely, especially for how they're living. So at that point, do you technically win? Because you know the zombies didn't get you, age did. So you would have still lived out a full life, I guess. Oh yeah, let me grab this bag. And there's another thing I was thinking of, like I just happened to be thinking of like if they ever added dogs, like I'd imagine they'd protect you from zombies. But like if the let's just say the dog gets hurt from like the zombies, uh, would you use like your medical skill to treat them, or do you think they should add like a separate skill like animal care? Maybe that scales with it for treating injuries for animals. I need to store some of these rags too. Pets would be one of those things that'd be really cool. But at the same time, as cool as I would like to have like a dog follow me around, especially like God forbid like you trained it, cause like I don't know if you're trying to sneak and the dog just starts barking at the zombies and they all start stumbling over, that would suck. But like if you train it to be quiet and kind of follow along with you and do like stealth takedowns, that could be really cool. Especially if like the dog, cause I don't know how they would balance that. Cause like if the zombies completely ignore the dog and the dog can just go into huge hordes and just start mauling all the zombies to death, you know, and they're just sitting there like not a care in the world, that would be pretty ridiculous. But at the same time, like you bring your dog on like a scavenger hunt, it runs into 5 zombies and just gets dragged down. Like I just don't know how they would quite balance that. But that'd be pretty sad. Old Yeller, no, they're mauling her. The war. That's the point where you bring out the M42 assault rifle and you just start mowing all of them down. You got nothing left to lose. You lost your God. There was a movie like that. What was the name of it? I think the dude's family died. Like the premise of the movie was like the dude's family died. There was practically zombies, and all he had left of his family was like the dog. And at a point, the dog dies, and he just goes out and he just starts going batshit crazy, like tearing up all the zombies. And it's revealed they're intelligent too. So as he starts butchering them, they start holding an actual grudge. Huh, where's oh the bag's over here. So, ah, the rambling. Damn, still encumbered. Trying to pick up this bag here, but it's too heavy. There we go. I think they got running at level 2 or level 1. No, no. Level 2 or level 3. It's on the cusp of level 3. I could unload a lot of this, but I don't even know where I'd store a lot of it. I'm torn on what to do. Because I could just keep running over there and chopping trees one at a time and then walking back with the logs. But then if I unload the bus with all the gear, because it's like what I used to go out fighting with, um, then I'm going to have to load it all back in. And that seems like a lot of work in its own, too. So I'll keep walking over there. It's going to be a scary thing if I ever actually do play long enough where, like, the trees start overtaking all the roads. Oh. Oh, I Am Legend. Okay, yeah, that's definitely it. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the movie. It's a good movie. This is my shirt. It's not. Yeah, that was a good movie. Great movie, right? Yeah. I guess we can do some fitness too while cutting down some trees. And we're already thirsty. High thirst is so not worth it. I wish it was more fluent to like transfer liquids on a controller. Cause like navigating those menus, I mean it's not great. Oops. The whore. Okay. What day am I on? Let's see. Oh. Okay, I gotta put on my handy dandy watch. Okay. We're on 2 months and 15 days. It'd be great to see my first winter. I've never lived long enough to see one, so I guess that's the short-term goal. Alright, we're carrying as many logs as we can. I've killed like 2,755 zombies. Yeah. I want to go for like a year, and that's like lowballing it. I'm practically gonna go until I practically die, but it's just having the time to stream. It's really difficult. Right when I practically started the stream, I almost died. I was just wanting to grind out some of the skills for like exercise, and I mean, and then the zombie started bashing on the door, and I got scared because like my character had just got done exercising, completely out of breath, had severe muscle strain, was also very sleepy, and if there was just one more zombie and they would have broke through that door, I think they would have killed me. I don't think I would have been able to fight them off. Well, I don't know if it was two, maybe, but that would take forever to kill them. It just would not have been good, and I didn't have any armor on. Like one of the funniest like deaths I think I've had was I was just like too confident and I wanted to rest like some distance away from some zombies and I sped up time and they practically teleported next to me and mauled me to death. It's probably one of my favorite deaths. And I mean like they it was like a group of them. They teleported over there and they just dragged him down. It was like, "Oh, yeah, he's dead." So many dumb ways to die. Oh, maybe it's on this rack. I can come back to it. As long as I get the logs over here. Might actually just clean out. Oh, there's more in my bag here. Yeah, take these out too. Alright, stow those there. Iron pipes. You trapped yourself between a truck and a trailer? I don't know if anyone else has done this too. God, like, now I'm so, like, concerned with checking my shoe condition, because, like, there was a time where, like, some zombies were chasing me. I hopped through a window, and my character started limping. I was like, what the hell happened? I checked the health panel, and I got, like, glass embedded into both feet, and I'm like, okay. And I stumbled down the road for, like, 3 or 4 hours in game and bled out, because I had, like, 20 zombies chasing me with glass in my feet, couldn't run away. So, now I obsessively check my shoes conditions. I mean, now if they get even half, like below half, if I find a new pair of shoes, I'm just like, let's go and take those. Better go and use those now. Dang, the weather's been really crappy in the game here. Past 2 days it's rained. But I don't know, that's kind of good though too, because I don't have to run to the river to refill on the water. I'm thinking to save time here. I'm gonna unload all my bags and just use those to stow all the logs. That'll save me trips. I think that's the best like equilibrium I'm gonna get. Oh wow, that's full. No, it's not. Then why did he stop? There he goes. Twine. Oh wow, I do have suture needles on me. Wow. Talk about stuck between a hard place and... I actually forget how that quote goes. I'm tired. I'm always tired. The horror. Wow, what is encumbering me so bad? Oh, probably all these saw blades. Probably only need to carry like one hatchet at a time, maybe two, so I can finish chopping down trees. Anything else would be excessive. Okay, so you soft locked yourself. Like the zombies didn't actually get you. Weird, I should have another hatchet somewhere. I actually haven't even really played multiplayer like talking about it. Like I played it briefly with my friend, but I don't know. To sum up how that went is he got his guns together. He ran out. He kind of emptied like a couple rounds, and he got mauled to death like 3 times trying to get his guns back. And he didn't want to play anymore. So I mean, it was pretty funny. It was funny as soon as I started hearing the gunshots, I kind of just slinked out, kind of like the Homer Simpson gif where he just goes through like the bush. So it's like, nah, you're good. Peace. Oh, oh, here's this other hatchet. Wanted no part of it. None at all. I chose life. And it was funny. One of the other times, like he before he left, he actually came into the house with a bunch of zombies. I was reading a book, and I'm like, why would you bring them here? He's like, I need help. I'm like, there's too many. I end up hopping out the window. Oh, it's great. At least from my experience, multiplayer was probably the most fun I've had. But at the same time, I did try doing a multiplayer run a little while back before I did start decided on streaming. Because I mean, talking to people it makes it better, especially when you're doing the more monotonous task. You know, it makes it bearable. But keep losing my train of thought. There's nothing up here. Peace. Okay, I did get all my bags unloaded. So there's like practically nothing in them. That should help me carry a good bit of logs. Carrying my handy dandy hatchets. Yeah. Oh my god, it's almost up to 30 people. The most I think I've ever had was like almost 20. And that was still a really good day. Hope everyone's having a good time. Are they still injured? Because for like the past 2 months I've had, yep, they're still healing, I think. Oh, the war. Dang. That's a smart idea. Put the controller down and clean my glasses without the time being stopped. What could go wrong? I'm overdue for dying. Oh. And I am on apocalypse settings, so like zombies do respawn, they do migrate. It's just I do a really good job of clearing them out anytime I return back to base. Oops. Carry back some of these logs in our arms here. Am I still losing weight? I am. I need to lock in and make some stews too, because my character's been losing a good bit of weight. Can't lose too much. See, that's the thing. I think when Build 42 comes out, especially if like more people want to hang out, like I'd be down to host a server. Because I mean, it'd probably be more of a PvE server where there's not really PvP. Because I don't need a situation where I get on after like working and then be like, ah, I got raided. I already got to worry about the zombies. It's too much to have to be worrying about people coming for you too. Especially when you get jumped, like, you know, you're around a corner, and I guess, like, four people are just chilling there, and they just beat you down with baseball bats. It just doesn't sound like a good time to me. Especially if they, like, really know what they're doing, too. Yeah, the world is just, it's completely gone. I don't even know why I came in here first. I need to drop off these logs. Oh. Yeah. Alright, speed up time here. Yeah, I did get it all. What time is it? 1500, so it's like in the middle of the afternoon. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I forget which YouTuber was doing it, but like maybe it was like one of those 100 player playthroughs, but those are some scary individuals. They're like, I think they were cannibals too, but maybe that was a different one. Oh, definitely gonna have to get some food here. Yeah, the new game plan might be just unthaw some food here and prepare some like stews. Okay, it was. Let's process cheese. I was gonna ask a question, but I totally lost my train of thought again. The actual horror. Okay. I want to go to sleep in game, but also at the same time. Well, actually, do I have a book on me? Because I have a carpentry book somewhere. See, like, look at this floor, man. It's awful. Oh, well, found it. Yeah, I'm just wanting this food to unthaw. Here we go. Because, like, once I make the stews up, I won't have to worry about making them again for a while. It's just actually spending the time to do it. Bro, exactly. I mean, look at this. I got, like, 5 deep freezers just full of crap. I've got an entire pantry full of food. I've got... Well, I did use, like, 1,000 bullets just killing zombies on my past other streams, which that was interesting playthrough and a half. I literally stopped using controller just to do that, just because there's no way to aim on controller. And I don't know, using like 1,000 plus bullets just to get to aiming level 2 was kind of crazy to me. Also, like being at like aiming level 0, I mean, I could have swore I was firing blanks. That's how it felt. I could have swore I was firing blanks the whole time. I mean, practically Stormtroopers probably had better aim than my poor character. So, I mean, like, you kind of just look. I mean, I'm the same way. I love games collecting stuff. There's probably gonna be a point where like I'll probably do like an organizing thing off stream at some point. It's just getting around to it, having the sanity for it. I do want to finish the wall. Every pen, paper, stone, gun, bed, okay, maybe not quite to that point. That's a little extreme, but I do definitely grab all the essentials. Yeah, maybe not quite to that point. Not quite. But I get it. What if I need that paper to start a fire or something? I don't know if it does this. Like, I don't know how fully the cooking skill works, but it'd be great if you leveled up the cooking skill. Maybe you got faster at prepping the dishes. I think that would add a lot of value to it too. Because like when you're meal prepping a bunch of stews, it does take a while. But at least once it's done, you don't have to really worry about it. I actually have, especially like when I'm like marking locations off in the bus. I try to keep at least like 3 or 4 pins in there, because a lot of times like either one way or another, those stupid things get lost. Yeah, one way or another. Let's add the stale hamburger meat. It's another one. Might have grabbed too much ingredients. Well, I do a lot of labeling for like the meal preps and stuff for work. So I don't know. A lot of times I'll be walking around the whole kitchen just looking for a pen. One way or another, they get in the craziest places. One time I found one in the fridge. I was like, how did this even get in here? This is utter chaos. I think that's probably the weirdest thing, but that's only happened once. I don't know if someone was just having like a really bad day or what, but that was just a really odd space for it. Either that or it's knocked under a freezer. We're almost done doing the meal prep. Wish when I was adding stuff it wouldn't move in my inventory and then I had to flip back to it. Yeah. What's the longest you survived for? Let's see. Oh. Let's actually use the stale ingredients. Because once the stew's made done up, I can just freeze a lot of it. I want to get further away from these non-perishable stuff. Because emptying out these freezers would be great, because then I'll use less gasoline to power what's left. 7. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So you got the long journey ahead of you. Wow. Man. Like, see, there's a lot of games I've played where it's just like the initial learning curve was probably like the best, and Zomboid is definitely like one of them. Like Zomboid, Fallout 4, 7 Days to Die. I'm trying to think of other games like that. Probably all the Fallouts. They're all great just for the first playthrough. Just extra special. Alright, let's throw all this food back in the freezer. Now we can start cooking this. I'll add some condiments to the one that's in my inventory, because it's going to take these ones a little while to cook. See, I think yeah, when you start out, I mean, it's just really hard because like all it takes is them grabbing you once. But like once you kind of get like more knowledgeable at playing, I mean, just checking your back because like I cannot tell you how many times I've died where I'm fighting a group of zombies and I wasn't paying attention and one just came up behind me. He grabbed me, which kind of like surprised my character. Kind of staggering them. And then the other ones that were in front of me come up and then they just start mauling me to death and dragging me down. And then it's just game over from there. It's already game over because like they came up, bit me in the back of the neck, and then it's just extra overkill, just getting mauled to death. What a terrible way to go. Um, but I don't know. Once you get like pretty knowledgeable, because like in Build 42, one of the biggest things that I think is a real big game changer is a lot of the redistributed zombie spawns. So like you won't go into the woods and see like all the townsfolk just hanging out in the middle of the woods. Like maybe once in a blue moon you might see like one zombie. So like once you kind of get like really loaded up and get all your stuff, and then you go out into the woods, you're pretty safe. And especially if you have like outdoorsmen and maybe like the fishing skill or like trapping is like a substitute. Um, you don't really got to worry about anything because you're just kind of chilling. See, that's another scary thing. Like you open a door and there's like 6 zombies just hanging out right there. I've had that kill me a couple times too. Especially when the power gets cut, because then it's dark. Man. butter. See, I got like a bunch of stews, and then I added some extra ingredients to these two. Alright, these stews are done. We can freeze a lot of these and finish cooking these two. And now that all this is cooked, we won't have to worry about food for a while. And then it's great because now whenever we want food, we can just reach into a freezer and grab one of these already cooked meals. And you can kind of just snack on them. Can you add ingredients when they're already cooked? You cannot. Okay. So only when they're not cooked. I think it's Mythic Snap for this one. Okay, this one's full. Oh yeah, I forgot. I ran over a couple bunnies and threw them in the freezers. That was a sad day, but also, stew. Throw that in there. Alright, I'll finish this carpentry book here. Or let me just read a couple pages. Okay. I have one other one, but it hasn't been around very long. I was kind of planning on it kind of being like an exercise channel, but I started feeling kind of ill, so that had me taking a break a little bit too from like streaming, and I pretty much almost dropped that one. I was actually considered deleting it, which is kind of sad, but I don't know. I might pick it back up. It was probably gonna be just like exercising and like a cooking channel, just doing some small cooking stuff on there. Yeah. This is primarily just like the hangout gaming channel. Still daytime or night? Okay, so it's nighttime. Okay. Well, I mean, I was doing pretty good. I lost like 20 pounds practically in the span of 18 days. So like it was just going really good. But I think maybe I lost too much weight in such a short amount of time, and I think that utterly devastated me. I think I was having like recoil from that. So I'm thinking maybe that's what happened. We're gonna go ahead and sleep here, and it should become day, and we can start cutting down more trees. Mythic Snap, no spaces. I can. Actually, I got my phone right here. What am I doing? We can go ahead and read this book here. Got my phone. We'll speed up time a little bit too. But I think it's just Mythic Snap, no spaces. Oh, it's day. Let's actually. Okay, Mythic Snap, one space in between it. I appreciate it. Was that a... Huh. Oh, okay, so there's a holster on the ground. Okay. That's what I saw. Chaos. Medical magazine. Improvised suture. Improvised suture holder? Hmm. Dang, we're still losing weight. Oh well. Yum. I think the tailoring skill helps out a lot. I think a lot of people have sleep on that a lot. I've already had the tailoring skill save me like 8 times, if not more. Because I got my tailoring skill at level 8. Let's see, I can use these long bottoms as an example. With just leather patches, I get 8% bite defense and 16% scratch defense. And I guess for PvP, I mean, it's crazy. A leather strap giving you 8% defense against bullets. I mean, that's pretty good. Because it's crazy. Just the leather straps, I don't know how it works. I mean, that probably needs to be revised, but it's better protection than metal gloves. At least with bullets. Which... Dang, we thirsty. Take the prison. There's a lot of locations I actually haven't been to. The only YouTube videos I've really watched on Project Zomboid were mostly a lot of like the multiplayer playthroughs. Because I like to experience a lot of the stuff myself. I try to remain slightly spoiler free. But I don't know, at times it's kind of hard when you just want to see what other people are doing. Okay, we can walk these logs back. I'm equipping them in each hand so that way I can walk them back. Alright, there we go. So I think I got like 10 logs or so. And then we can gather some water. High thirst has been kicking my ass this whole playthrough. Like, it's definitely manageable, but... Broken handle. Okay, I do have wheatstone left. I need to sharpen this hatchet. I actually do have 3 rain collectors, but they're the smaller ones. I do need to set up more, but it's just, I don't know. And I do got a river down back this way, but it's just a short little walk. It's not too bad. I do not want what she's having. Oh, let's throw these down. Oh yeah, I remember I have some water bottles in my bus over here. Yeah, at the bottom. I need to sharpen this hatchet because this one's gotten pretty dull. Where is it at? There we go. Oops. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. At least between the trailer, it's got 233 capacity. Uh, I guess the back here has like 74. We got 260 on the roof rack, and the roof toolbox is 52. And then there's like 100 space in the interior between like all the seats and stuff. It took forever to get that set up though. Have I been in here? I always leave my flashlight on on my chest and then it has no battery in it. And I keep doing it. Oh my god. Oh, we were carrying logs in our hands. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna drop those. I'm not sure, but I think just leaving saplings on the ground, I think that actually gets trees to start growing again. Oh wow, we are very out of breath. Yeah. The battle doesn't ever stop. You know what? If there was ever some sort of like a situation where like I guess like the fall of society happened, what do you think you'd miss more? For me, it'd have to be like the air conditioning and supermarkets. I don't know. And I guess the disorderly chaos. I don't think I'd be a fan of that either. But I guess like the smaller things, because a lot of the smaller things they would add up. It's so peaceful. You know, the game's actually really nice when there's not a million zombies wanting to maul your face off. Oh, poor character. Can you die of a heat stroke in the game? Because I don't think I've ever had that occur. At least not yet. I know you can get heavily weakened by it. The worst I've had it where like the heat stroke was kicking in and my character couldn't even run away. That was pretty scary. And I know as you get like hotter, it makes you need more water. Okay, let's throw these logs down. Mountains is a pretty good idea. I'd imagine anyone like in Alaska, like some of the colder climates, I think they'd be pretty okay because they don't have to worry about like large populations. And then I guess the zombies don't know to take shelter, so they'll literally just walk in random directions and just freeze in the spot. And then you don't really have to be scared of them because they're frozen. So they would probably be the best off for anything like that. Okay. I don't know, even without the zombie apocalypse, living there would be nice. Just like a lot of the views. The water's really clean. That would be my pick. I need to check that generator. Famous last words as it blows up. Huh. Eh. Okay, well the condition is at 60%, which definitely need to tend to that at some point. Yeah, because I don't know if you know this, but I had someone stop by and they told me that if your condition of your generator gets too low, it'll actually like combust into flames. So that's scary. Imagine just being out in a scavenging run, you come back and your whole house is just burned down. That's the point where you're just like, all right, that's enough zomboid for at least a month. It's enough for a bit. Oh, there's a stone there. Wouldn't mind doing blacksmithing too, but that's like another thing that's gonna be very time consuming. Oh, I thought I heard it break. I might be able to fit in like one extra log in here if I equip these in my hands. Okay, I can. Yeah, it was one log. And at some point I want to make some tire armor too. I think I actually got enough tailoring to do that. I got my strength up there enough too. I do. Can I make it? Rubber to mount. Why is he reading a book? I didn't even tell him to do that. Now she's just doing stuff she wants to do. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I just need this thread. Which that's just taking apart a couple bulletproof vests. That's just a matter of time. Oh yeah, now another thing, if I had to pick one thing I think I like the most about build 42, I think it'd be like the armor differences. Cause like in build 41, the armor it just has like a percentage chance to stop like a bite from going through, and then like the clothing or etc. it'll just break. Now it's pretty similar, but like depending on like the clothing, not only can it stop the bite, but it might not even break as well. So like, especially for like some of the more durable armor, like the metal armor, or I'd imagine even like the tires or like the shin guards, they can take like quite a few hits before they actually break and the zombies would get through it. So that can definitely add up. Alright, I need to actually refill the generator here. Alright, what does that bring it to? It's good enough. I'll come back and fix it. At least at some point. Yeah, we got all the logs out. Character's quite thirsty. And our watch is going crazy. Hmm. We'll just eat all this. One of the blood will ever erode. Did rain a lot. I'm surprised it hasn't. You would think. At least on this character, I guess for most of my playthroughs, it's only been like the starting location, but this one I've done the most exploring I've gone over to Ekron, and I've kind of gone up here, but ended up turning back. And I did find this cool intersection over here down here. And let's see, up this road here, there's like a pretty big gun location. Oh, here it is. It's this big green building. And there was this really cool secluded house over here. And that's a distant gunshot, and we're tired. The horror. Actually, we'll continue resting a little more. Okay. Character run good. So there's still definitely a lot of areas to explore. Which, I guess I could be... The only thing that really stops me from going out and exploring is, I guess, all the freezers. Because, like, I know all that food would go bad. But once I, like, burn through all the freezers and stuff, nothing really keeps me tethered to this location anymore. But I can kind of use that as, like, Batman prep time. Just getting the character built up. Thought it broke. Oh, it did? Okay. Oh, there's a hatchet head in here. I have no shortage of weapons either. I made like 13 spears. Got like 3 baseball bats. I just want to get full use out of all the food I've got gathered. And I think we are dying of thirst. Yep. Wow, I hate high thirst. I think this character has actually drank like 3 or 4 gallons of water a day with high thirst. It's insane. For 1 point. Oh my god. I do have the traits purchase system. I guess I could buy it and take it away. Thinking about it. Ah, maybe at some point I'll do like a vanilla playthrough too. The joy. Oh my god, 79 people have stopped by. That is insane. Wow. I guess everyone just is around at this time. Normally I always stream around what would it be like 5 or 6 Eastern for the most part. That's probably where most of them have been. 35 people hanging out is crazy. Makes me feel so special. Oh. Get some water before I die. She's still thirsty. Wait, that one's clean? Why are these clean? I'm confused. What? I'm just gonna roll with it. time is it in the game? I probably should store these logs. I should be getting close to having enough logs to at least finish off this segment here. I have a fan. I don't know, I've had quite a few people stop by, even in the past ones, so it's pretty cool. Appreciate you coming to hang out. It makes the monotony a little less monotony. 45 logs. I am the woodman. I want to show off what I'm talking about, but one of my other deaths that I've had that was also pretty funny is this was happening on my like handheld, but I want to show it off here. I was like in a building and there was like a bunch of them, so like I was running and I did this. You know, I fell down and it was just game over from there. I was trying to round a corner. I didn't know that was even a thing, and yeah, just got them all to death. So that was just like 10 out. So you gotta be pretty careful when you're sprinting indoors. Do you take damage from that? That's a future question. Well, running low on batteries too. Let's at least put a battery in here. Right? There's just like a lot of small details like that, just the more you know. It really is. It just adds up. Am I out of hatchets? Okay, well I do have hatchet heads, so I might need to make some. I know I got like 2 in here. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to make some. I think I've heard of it, and I think I even played it when it came out, but I could be mistaken. I think that's heavily PvP focused, isn't it? Aren't the zombies like an afterthought? But maybe it's changed a lot since I last played it. Because if I did play it, if I'm thinking of the same game, God, that would have had to been like almost half a decade ago. How do I make handles? Small handles. Oh, I need a surface. Okay. Well, good thing I have a table right here. Let me actually check. See if it's the same game I'm thinking of. Because now I'm curious. It's more of a curiosity thing now. Daisy. Oh yeah, I definitely played that. Let me look at some images. Honestly, I think I drunk tainted water in DayZ, and I think I died. um, I think I had quite a few deaths that weren't even zombie related. I spent a lot of time walking around, not really seeing anything. But that's definitely a really big change from what I'm sure it is now. And see, I've heard a lot of people say PUBG, but I actually haven't even played that one or very familiar with it at all. Do these use? Worst case, I'll make them and. Oh wow, carving leveled up. Cool. Okay, wow, it was medium handles. Handles. Alright, 3 fresh hatchets. Oops. Alright, we got some fresh hatchets. Oh, we got locks on it still. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of hatchets. Just start making stone ones. Oh yeah, I need to fix that generator too, because I really do not need that blowing up and then the house burning down. Does anyone know if a vehicle can burn down? Because that'd be crazy coming back and then being like, wow, my house is gone. Oh wow, my bus is gone too. Well, I guess that's it. Let's see. Oh wow, there actually is another hatchet in here. Another funny thing I could think of is I was cooking food or something. I think it was. I think I was cooking some food and I just happened to start a fire, and quite literally the fire was so crazy it just burned down the entire neighborhood. All the zombies were gone, but all the loot was gone too. So just fire scares me. I know a lot of people, they'll say they'll use Molotovs, but I don't know, fire doesn't seem like it ever stops. Fire scares the shit out of me. Oh wow, leveled that up. That was fast. I must have been close to leveling up, but also been reading the book too. Oops. I'm gonna dismantle it. Trying to get these electronic parts so I can fix this generator. Not sure if this is too realistic, but eh. I don't know. There's a fine balance between like perfectly realistic and then it being like fun. There's a balance for sure. I don't think so. So you Molotov the horde and he just chilled in his car. Huh. See, now I'm curious. At least like if all the windows are like fixed, because like I know like if you were just sitting outside, you could suffocate from like all the smoke. But if you were actually like in a car, could you still suffocate? Like maybe it would go through like the however the air conditioner works. Yeah, I won't pretend to be smart. Cause as long as I guess like the smoke vapors wouldn't get in that car, I think that would be kind of realistic. Kinda. I don't know, 'cause seeing cars burst into flames in like movies, not sure how realistic that is either. Oh my god, how long do I have to work on this? Okay, so it's like practically fully repaired. And I'm gonna need to go get some more gas. Okay. We have light again. Hallelujah. Oh, here's these medium handles. You won't have tears. What do you mean by tears? I can't make that right now. When did I pick that up? Well, it's added to the collection on the floor. I'm gonna need to go on a gas run too. Because I think I'm almost out. Oh, okay, wheels. Tempted to have the character drink alcohol, but instead I'm gonna be good and take antidepressants. Yum. Are all these empty too? Okay, this one's actually full. Okay, so soon I'll need to go get gas. Man, I'm going through the motions myself. Like, I'm spacing out a few times. I'm kind of lucky there haven't been any zombies near me. Especially when I first started the stream. I mean, there was quite a few times where it's like, yeah, I should have died. Would have kind of deserved it. I'm overdue for an accident, though. So, I don't know, we'll see. Uh, a lot of times I stay so busy, I can't guarantee when I start streaming again. I just literally happened to get on. Cause, I couldn't sleep myself. And I got work today, too. So that's gonna be interesting. Within like an hour or so, I do probably need to at least attempt hour or two. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night. Dang, I would take off some clothes because I'm hot, but at the same time, I'd rather not get bit. Okay. Because a lot of times I'm watching my niece. That's what's been eating up a lot of my time here lately. Because normally she stays with her grandparents, but since school started, she's been here more, and it really helps out my sister when I like watch her, because her dad's not in the picture, so helps her out a lot. Oh, it's the night for you. Okay, so we're in the same time zone. Okay. Okay, then yeah, you should definitely catch some of my streams whenever I start streaming. I don't know if you're like often a night owl, then because this is kind of like an anomaly for myself. Yeah. Why do I have planks in here? Okay. I think if I could get away with that, I'd probably end up being a night owl too. Oh, the chaos. Oh. My character's stats are just lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh no. Oh my god, electrical's almost a level 4. Yeah, that's that book coming into play. It'd be great if I had a carving book. From exercising, fitness, and strength, that's almost halfway leveled up. I can try. But I don't know, when the multiplayer does come around, I mean that's definitely gonna be very interesting. Oh, that's full. I can't move that over. Cause yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot between like updates and new mods coming out. There's just a lot of chances for just more playthroughs. It's just I don't know, games like this I just really like the gameplay loop, just finding gear, fighting off the zombies, exploring. Especially if there's like some of the larger scale community made maps. I think those would be really cool to host like servers on if that's possible. I'm not very familiar with the multiplayer. Do y'all know? I don't know if you're still here, but do you know if the challenge maps, or really anyone, if the challenge maps does that take place in the same vanilla map, or is that its like own thing? I need some water. Oops. It's so weird. Okay. That's alright. But yeah, I want to actually run down all the supplies in my freezer here, and then I could kind of like go around exploring more. I don't know. I don't know if like I'll probably have like mini bases just like all over the place. I want to stock up on a lot of potato seeds because I could just go somewhere that I'm like heavily exploring, and then once those are done, because potatoes, even when you don't refrigerate or freeze them, they just take forever to expire, which that seems like the way to go. Is there potato seeds? Growing potatoes. All right, man. You have a great rest of your night too. Yeah. I think I got a number of potato seeds myself. Be the potato man. Uh, what was the saying? Potatoes are not a food, but a compromise. Oh, peace out. Yeah. This is getting a little dull though. At some point, I am gonna have to go get some gas, and I think there's a bunch of zombies hanging out there. So maybe after this single run of logs, I'll go up there and sweep up there, cause that is also in the direction of like where I'm cutting down trees. So that'll also kind of keep me safer cutting down trees too. So kind of two birds, one stone. Okay. We're gonna rest here. We're gonna sharpen this hatchet. Oh, we can't even sharpen it. Oh, I think our wheatstone broke. Should have another one in here. Wow, I might not. Dang. That took forever to break that, though. What do you need to make one? Because I know you can make them, too. 2 stones. Okay. Yeah, it's a good time to take a break from working on the walls, and we could just go bashing some zombie skulls. Should I bring the gun? Well, I guess if I use the gun, I guess I'll be sure there's none just chilling around. I'll bring it just in case. I guess I can forage too. Maybe I can get lucky and get some stones too. That's not it. Nope. Yeah. That's a limestone. Yes, I think that'll get a bunch of stuff done. Because I am somewhere back here. There's a flint flake. What is my forging at? 'Cause I don't think I've ever done this in this playthrough yet. Oh yeah, just... Oh no, that's tracking. Okay, so it's like level 1. Those are twigs, which I am not worried about. See if any wander over here. Because... Yeah, we're starting to get up there a good bit. Because, like, there's nothing worse than cutting down a tree and having zombies come up and, you know, give you some greetings. Eh, I thought those trees were closer to the gas station, but I guess not. Matchbook. Can you add patches to scarf? Oh, wow, you can. Well, there's one. Oh, that's a flint noodle. Throw that in the bag. Oh my god, we have 2 logs on me. The horror. Oh wow, there's actually none up here. I could have swore I saw some hanging up around here. Oh no, there's one right there. Hey, bud. Wow. One and done. Okay. Oh, there's another one over here. I see you, Mr. Zombie. There we go. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of trees springing up everywhere. The trees are retaking the land. Oh wow, there was actually two over here. Yeah, the more... there's a bunch up over here. Let's disconnect the controller here. So I want to use the gun here. We can use it briefly here. Because at least with a couple gunshots, if there's any just loitering in the area. Did I not grab the ammo? Oh no, I did. I don't know why reloading wasn't working there. Something going on my phone. Oh, a bunch of Steam notifications. That's fair. Wow, they are deaf. I fired all those gunshots and they didn't even come over here. Okay, there's a couple stumbling over here, though. Check behind me. No. Poor zombies. Yeah, I'm not getting like 3 trade points. It's just bugging out. Should be on the cusp of getting my second one, though. Thank God for shin guards. Whoa. Oh no! No! This is either being really dumb or really smart. Depends how many wander over here. Did he just fall again? He keeps falling. There we go. Yeah, I'm leaving. It's a little safer. I mainly patrolled the areas I wanted to. Switch back to our handy dandy controller. Yeah, if I think there was any in this direction, I think they would have stumbled over to where I was firing to. See, that works out. Do I have any stew left on me? I do not. Let's see. Oh. What do we got over here? Poisonous mushrooms. I know you can set traps. I wonder what happens if you use like a poisonous mushroom to catch like a bunny or something. Oh, the cat's crying to come inside. Oh. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Finally done running around outside? This is Menace the cat. She's a rescue. There she goes. There we go. I think it's so funny. Named the cat Menace. Wait, what's back here? Oh, did not mean to pause it. Wow, I found 2 flint nodules. Normally I'm always finding infinite stones everywhere. The cat actually came in from outside to use the litter box. I mean, hey, dedication, but... Oh. Oh, if she went outside, it would be, definitely save on, litter cost, I guess. Oh yeah, right, that's the gun. Is this a rock? There's a stone. Because I want to make a homemade wheatstone, because I don't feel like making my own. Alright, we need to grab a stew out of the freezer here. Speed up time to rest. Now we can go cut down more trees. And I'm very curious as to what's going to happen with these trees that are, right here in, like, the middle of this building. Wow, there's actually one in this corner here, too. I might actually have enough logs. Maybe I should just try to finish building this wall. Okay, here's all these rags. Be nice and safe. I'm curious, like, what happens when you run out of gas on a map? Like, once you clear all the gas stations and there's just no more gas, are you just screwed? Actually, wow, well this... Okay, cool, there's like a 1x1 space. That almost got a little bad. Getting nice and dug in. Because there's nothing worse when the zombies get the jump on you. At least if you see a hole in your wall, you're just like, okay, well there's definitely some zombies about. think we're gonna get pretty far with this wall. The logs we've got gathered up. Okay. Guessing you can hop through that. Okay. This wall has actually came a long way. Gonna need to get some water for the character too. Getting a lot of carpentry XP too. The cat. Am I actually out of logs already? Dang. Since I disassembled all those fences too, I mean there's a bunch of wire. On the worst case that somehow I get through all this food, I can literally just use all the wire I've got to make fish traps, and then I could just set those up along the river. We're in it for the long haul. Okay, there's a couple logs left. Oh, did I pass it? I did. Where's the wall end? Oh wow, it's up to here. It's kind of crazy you can only take that down with the welding torch. Eat our stew. Let's get these propane torches out and finish tearing down this wall. Well, these fences here. Am I mistaken? Why can't I disassemble this one? We're working through it. Oh no, we're dying of thirst. Let's throw these welding torches back in here. Got this water up, and we can throw it in the container here to boil it when we need it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more wood. Yeah. But at least one of like the other segment is like, kind of like walled off now too. It's a lot less we have to worry about. Having to worry about one less direction. It adds up. I can finish cutting down these last trees over in this direction. Those are crickets. Discard. Discard. We'll just back here. Actually, not sure what either one of these do, so I'll grab them. Hmm. Dang, we lost another one. I'm actually out of hatchets. Wow. Out of hatchets. God, I'm gonna need to make a new game plan then. Hmm. I might be about out of cloth too. It's 5. How much longer do I have? Time management is pretty important too. Yeah, it's about 8 hours. I don't got too much longer. Well, that's a flat stone. Character's gonna need to sleep here soon too. Can't keep working her straight into the floor. Needs a rest. It's another day down. Ow. I thought we'd actually sleep until day, but guess I was mistaken on that front. Is there any room in any of these? I guess worst case I could make some new flint axes. That's looking like a real possibility now. Wait, did I see another hatchet in here? Oh, it's worn and dull. Maybe I should. Flints. Huh. Okay, crude stone axe. I need a tree branch. Should have some twine too. The keyword is should. Fishing net. No, we'll figure it out. Because at this rate, I'm definitely going to need to make some more axes. Yeah, I knew I had some twine in here. Oh, it's actually getting chilly. Slight wind chill. That's insane. I'm wearing all my clothing, though. I even got a jacket on. Am I getting close to winter? Because that's the only thing that can come to mind is, so I'm wearing some pretty thick clothing here. 2 months and 18 days. It's 40 Fahrenheit out. Wow. Yeah, it's got to be getting close. Alright, I need a surface to craft this on. Doink. Oh, and there's some small trees over here, too. Let's just grab this table and drag it outside. Okay. I don't get why you can't just craft it on the floor, but... Eh. Let's see. Oh, it's too dark to craft. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna make a couple primitive hatchets here out of some flint and some wood. We got some maintenance XP out of it too. So hopefully these things won't break in 2 hits. Well, it wasn't 2 hits, but it didn't really finish the tree. No, the horror. Oh my god. Well, once our maintenance skill gets... No! All my hatchets, they're gone! It's the fact that I swung the second hatchet once and it broke. Oh my god. No. Oh, the horror. Well, we were able to cut down a couple trees, I guess. Uh, Actually, I think there's a log right here, too. Yeah, there is. gonna need to go look for more zombies too. I'm gonna need to get their cloth fragments to help build the wall, to like bind it. And I guess figure out what the hell I'm gonna do about these hatchets. Like I can rebuild them a few more times. Like I have a few hatchet heads left, but coming up here I'm gonna be out of hatchets. So let's see, there's 1, 3 in there. Jeez, all 3 of these are like getting dull. Wow, we're actually cold. That's actually insane. Winter is not gonna be fun. Okay, I need to find like a stone and make a primitive wheat stone, like an improvised one. I guess I can look for zombies too while I'm at it. As I realize I have no melee weapon. Eh, I'll push them over and stomp their brains in. Actually, can I grab the stone over here? That might work. Okay, I should actually have a hammer, so we already got the stone. That didn't take long at all. I like how there's 3 trees just growing right here at the entrance to this building. God, look at all the trees growing everywhere. The trees are retaking the land. Holy crap. Wow, now that I'm actually looking everywhere, I mean, there's just trees growing everywhere. Dang, it's gonna be really interesting walking around looking at everything once the trees retake everything. I'm trying to think, where would I have stowed that hammer? It's somewhere over here on one of these shelves. At least it should be. There's a smithing hammer. Is it the same thing? No, it's not. Club hammer. Dang, maybe I don't have one of those. Huh. Can I use anything to substitute it? Oh, here we go. Club hammer, maul, pickaxe. Okay, I can use a pickaxe. I actually have one of those. And I have a sledgehammer somewhere, too. There we go. Oh, it's too heavy. Oh, wow, it gave 10. Holy crap. Okay, I need a surface. Which, we have one right here. There we go. Because it's pretty important to sharpen these hatchet heads. Because we don't want these breaking. Well, faster than what they already are. I should have one still in here, too. Wow, that looked really stupid. Him just... or just stroking like that. Okay, well. We're gonna ignore that. Okay, we got some medium handles here, too. show recipes. Am I missing something? Oh, I needed the surface. Okay. That's what was wrong. Let's grab another plank and make some more handles. Oh, I need a hammer. That's what I was missing. Alright, that took a little bit, but we're now raring to go. I probably should still this pick. Maybe keep it as a weapon, just in case we get jumped. Jeez, we're still losing weight. I was hoping some of those prepared stews would have kept our weight in check, but no, I guess we need to eat more frequently. I guess. I won't be too worried about it unless like I start dying or something. Cooking. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna run up here and finish cutting down these trees and get the wood back. Which one do I have equipped? Okay, it's that one. It might survive for this next tree. Okay, I think that one must have been already kind of worked on. Down another hatchet. Uh, we're slowly just running out of hatchets. It's just quite literally the horror. Well, oh wow, that one actually survived. The handle broke first. Anyone here ever play How to Survive? It's another zombie game. It's kind of similar to this too. At least in the way the camera angles are. Not quite as punishing though. Let's see, I got all loaded up. Okay, yep. I need to do a bit better about reading this book too. Getting these carpentry levels in. Hmm. How long has the stream been going? Can't even sprint anymore because my poor character's too tired. Let's see. So is everyone watching from consoles? Where's everyone watching from? Oh, I passed it. Huh, doesn't say. Oh, always scared I'm just gonna get jumped and nice new collection of those. I need to check on the generator's gas too. Should have a stew stowed away somewhere. Does anyone know what animal blood does? Because I've got like 2 pots of it. And I do not know what it does. Okay, character needs some rest here, and we'll read some pages of our handy dandy carpentry book here. And that's done. Kind of out of hatchets here, so I don't know what to quite do now. I do need to go get some more cloth, so maybe I'll actually just go looking for more zombies. I know where some are. Let's grab my handy dandy baseball bat. Get some duct tape and start repairing it, because it's a little beat up. I passed it. I passed it again. Duct tape. Let's see, where is it? I want to fix the claw hammer. There we go. Just spin it around. Oh my god, that was funny. It's the small things that just keep adding up. Okay. Oh, there's a zombie corpse over here. I'm sorry, sir. I gotta take your clothes. Oh, the terror. Let's see. Yeah, we'll run up here and beat up some zombies and get their clothes and rip them up for cloth fragments, because we're gonna need those. Plus, I mean, we can work on our cardio, I guess, too. Because, I mean, my running is just, yeah, on the very cusp of level 3. And it's gonna feel really good getting it up to there. Great to get my fitness up, too. It's almost level 4. Dang, look at her go! She's finally out of breath. Well, A little tired, not quite out of breath. Hey, bud. How you doing? Goodbye. Oh, wow, there's one right here, too. Come on, bud. Who's that stomp on him? Wow, it actually does have water in it. At least some. Alright, we got 3 hanging out over there. CD player. These are some dark times. Oh, that one's got a fanny pack with some painkillers. Yeah, we can use that. I actually did not mean to take those socks. You can research a craft with this? Knit socks. Well, I guess that makes sense. What socks am I currently wearing? Okay, just regular. Because now that winter's coming up, getting actual heavy-duty clothing for that prepared is going to become pretty important. And probably having a good stockpile of wood. There's a sweater. I might actually keep that. I'm not fully familiar with what clothing replaces what. If I wore the sweater, what would it replace? The hoodie. What's the difference in insulation? So this is like medium. Okay, so it's about the same. Okay, it's not that big a deal then. Okay. Only got these 2 guys left to get their clothes. He's got a knife. That's not a knife. No, that's a knife. Got like 3 machetes. At some point I need to break those in too. There's a screwdriver. Eh? Oh. Hey, bud. You almost got me. But, headphones. I don't know, after using headphones just once, it's almost like I can't play without them. The difference in like awareness is just astronomical. I need to start gathering like jewelry too, just to smelt, to practice blacksmithing. Because at some point I'm gonna need to delve into that. Sorry, bud. Dang, that might be most of them. Looks goofy. What time is it in game? Because sadly I can't wear the watch and Have my armor on at the same time. Okay, so there's quite a few hanging out over here. Come on, bud. Leave your friends and come to the sun. Oh, wow, that one is pissed. Look how fast that one moves. And we'll finish grabbing this one's clothes and we'll head out. We'll head back to base. That'll be a good bit of clothes to wash and clean and do all that. I can't remember if I tried towing this with the bus or not. How much does this have? 637, which is a lot. Because, like, different vehicles, they could tow different loads. I don't know if my bus could tow that. Also moving slow, too. Finally feeling the effects of fatigue. It's actually starting to catch up with me. But having like 30 people hanging out is crazy. Sadly, the responsibilities are calling. Oh. So I don't know, I'll probably wrap up ripping up these clothes. And then, that'll probably be the end of the stream. So there's not really much left to do. But I do appreciate everyone stopping by, though. It's been really cool. And I got a lot done this playthrough. I finished like almost like half the wall segment here for one of the sides. And some pretty fun scares too. Let me take some antidepressants. Antidepressants, yum. Eat them things like candies. Okay. Can I move all these in my inventory, or would that be faster? Because I think washing a rag compared to washing like a piece of clothing, I think it's the same amount of time. So maybe it would be faster just to move each piece of clothing in my inventory and then wash the clothing, then rip it up instead of ripping it up and then having to wash each individual rag. Oh, if we get jumped while we're sitting here. Didn't realize it was that close to being nighttime either in game. Oh. Yeah, because I'm going to need all these cloth fragments for building this wall. Binding the wall together. Oh lord, we're just sitting here in the dark. What could go wrong? Just literally begging for trouble. But, I guess then again, walls, OP. Tale as old as time. Oh. Thank God for speeding up time. See, I don't know a lot about multiplayer. Like, that's gotta be so annoying sitting here waiting for all these timed actions to complete. Man, that's when you just put on a movie. I think there is instant complete actions, though. I guess you'd have to almost turn that on for servers, just to keep your sanity. Let's see. Alright, we're almost through all this clothing. And at least with all these fragments, we won't have to worry about it for some time. We were tearing all that up and washing it until day. It's insane. Oh wow, these guys got clothes too. It's like if we don't take it, it'll break down. Is that another zombie over here? Oh no, it's just a bunch of items. It's been a long day. Always is. Maybe watching the fragments is a little faster. Hmm. I'll stow all this materials away and then have the character sleep for a bit, because at least then I can come back and kind of like resume what I'm doing. I guess that'll give me some time to think on what to do next. Just making the game plan. Let's see, now where are these cloth fragments at? Alright. What time is it? 6:50 in the morning. So then we'll do... Let's do 8:30. Did I set it? Okay, there we go. Alright, everyone. Have a great rest of y'all's day or night.